Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a relaxed Sunday afternoon episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host. Now, on another one of my recent trips to the new liquor store that I've discovered recently, that I'm going to have to give a shout out to soon because I can't do with reviewing drinks that I buy from there and always forgetting their name. I went in there with my good Phil, who, again, as I said recently, you guys will have seen on a few episodes in the past of Ted's Booze Cellar. And now, Phil grew up partially in Germany, and so obviously he's come accustomed to some forms of German alcohol and food. And he saw this particular drink in there that he recommended I review for an episode of Ted's Booze Cellar. And so today we're taking a look at Weihenstephaner winter fest beer. So it's quite clearly a German lager, and it's by oh, for God's sake, how do I pronounce this again? Bayerisches Bayer, who are like one of the oldest, if not, I believe, the oldest breweries in Germany. And you know, Bavaria has kind of been sort of like this sort of central hub of beer making in Europe for as long as there has been record keeping, and it, from what I can tell from what I've read on the internet, it seems to be that it's brewed along the same basis of Bavarian beer making laws that have existed since 1516. So this is a very, very old brewery, very old recipe. So my hopes are high that it is sort of based on very old, tried and trusted methods of German beer making. It looks a bit similar to Paulaner and also Erdinger in just terms of the general style and design of the bottle, as well as colour of the liquid. It looks a bit clearer than Erdinger though. So it is 5.8% alcohol volume. So it's in similar-ish region of strength that Erdinger is. Yeah. Oh, and it says. Oh, yeah. It says on here. The establishment of this brewery says 1040. So site 1040. That's quite something. God, it's crazy to think there are alcohol methods and sorts of companies or breweries out there that are that old, but I guess that is the case. I mean, you know, for example, Hoegaarden, the Belgian blonde white ale, that's a recipe that's been around for several hundreds of years, so it's not outside of reason, to be fair. But yeah, I just saw this and I thought I might as well give it a crack, considering that I like German sort of festival beers like Erdinger, and I've reviewed a couple before, so yeah. Weihenstephaner is the subject of today's review, and we're going to sniff it first to see give it ourselves a good first impression. It's got quite a clear lagery smell. Kind of smells a bit. It's got a very similar smell actually to the draft Peroni I reviewed yesterday. So I think probably not as immediately pleasant on the senses of smell though, so I'm probably going to give the smell maybe like a 7.25 out of 10, but it smells nice though, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. But as always, we won't know what it's actually like until we taste it, so bottoms up. Oh, das ist wunderbar. That is really nice. It's not. I thought this was going to be like one of those traditional German sort of wheat beers, like Erdinger or something like that, but no, it's really nice. This is like kind of like a cross between. It's got aspects of like the smell and like the bottle design of like Erdinger, but its taste is much closer to, like, say, a cross between probably a little bit of Erdinger, but like mostly its taste is kind of like a cross between something like Paulaner München and probably also probably like I can also probably like some sort of like northern some sort of like Italian beers as well, like Peroni. No, this is really nice. It's got a mixture of like flavors that I can recognize from different countries of beers, but they go together quite nicely. So it's got a bit of the sort of the heartiness and tiny bit of the wheatiness of like a lot of German festival beers, particularly winter ones, and it's got sort of tiny bit of sort of like clear maltiness from the like Italian style of beers, and then it's got a bit of a clear, crispy sort of like finish to it, like you see with a lot of French and Belgian beers. So yeah, no, I really, really like this. It's clear like that they have developed the taste of this to a very good degree over many hundreds of years. So my hat's off to the people who run this brewery, because they clearly know what they're doing. I mean, they've had enough time to practice, obviously. So yeah, no, I would really, really recommend this. I can't remember how much this was. I think this one was somewhere in the region of £3 to £4, I think. But I would really recommend it. It's a really good meal drink, I think. It would definitely be good for like chatting with a friend or having of the meal. Possibly also cooking if you're making a proper good old-fashioned German beer and pork stew. And yeah, overall it is really, really nice. I would... the taste is much better than I thought it would be. Pardon me. See, originally I was just going to give it an 8 out of 10, but I think it's just that little bit of quality to push it over the edge just into elite level beer. So I think I'm going to be charitable, and no, not even charitable. I think it's justifiably earned a rating of 8.5 out of 10. This is a solid bit of German tradition and a great lager that anyone would be remiss not to try, to be honest. So yeah, definitely a buy, definitely well recommended. 7 out of 10 for the smell, 8.5 out of 10 for the taste, and definitely a buy. I would be more than happy to go out my way to buy this again. So yeah, that is Weihenstephaner bottled version. I would really recommend it. As always, if you guys did like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. Check out my other social medias or YouTube channels in the video description below if you're interested. If you have any future suggestions for episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar or any other kinds of videos that could appear on this channel, leave them in the comment section below and I'll see what I can do. And until next time, wash your hands, stay safe, have fun, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now.